Hello and welcome to Alumni Stadium for today's varsity lacrosse matchup between Braintree and Blue Hills. Mike Walsh bringing the coverage here on BCAM TV as we're just about ready to begin the opening quarter. Braintree in the home white uniforms and Blue Hills in the road blues. Non-league matchup. Braintree's only win this season coming against this opponent from Blue Hills, the Warriors, as they win the opening face-off. And that was a while back where these two teams met. Braintree with just that one win, a very difficult schedule. And the Warriors come in at 5-9, Braintree at 1-11. So hoping to get their second win, as many efforts here against the same opponent. Half minute in here to the opening quarter, 12-minute quarters, as we look for our first shot. The ball is loose as Braintree had it for a moment, still looking to gain full possession, and able to do so is Vasali. Tough pass to handle is that one off the mark, trying to get it out to Reen. Braintree right now just trying to settle it down. They get the ball, but now it's about moving it up the field in a fine fashion. And again, the pass does not connect. It's been kind of the way things have gone for Braintree here this season. They have not been able to really move the ball fluidly down the field and continue to make passes as they play from behind. And it'll be Braintree possession. 10:40 left, clock running. That's Braintree over midfield for the first time here today, as Reen scampers it over that mark. And back behind the cage it goes. Two players switch places, and now looking for a pass in front. The lane was not open. Looking to release a shot there. Circling around, still looking to release, as Braintree brings it back up top. No shots by either side so far, and we've played just about 2 minutes now. Sustained attack, but right now, Braintree looking for a quality look on goal. Looking for a screen that was set. Didn't open up enough to go to the goal yet, and that pass up over everybody, but Braintree's going to get back to it before it goes back over midfield. As that shot going just wide, continued with possession though. As Eggers able to make the play, now the pass is low and that one down around the feet. Braintree could not catch it cleanly. So the shot off the mark, and Braintree getting a piece of the stick as that one goes errantly down the field. One-on-one back behind the goal, and Braintree knocking them down, able to gain possession back. So some physical play as Braintree and Blue Hills continuing in a scoreless game here in the first quarter. Warriors and the Womps. New player coming on. So Eggers right into the play. He has it right around the 30. Still searching for a shot. Eggers finds the lane, shoots, and that one is kept out. Maybe the shot was going wide either way. It was stopped on a shot right on the back post. Trying to go high with it. Blue Hills able to get the ball back as they move it up over midfield, and now a chance to rush it towards the goal. The two sides had a prior meeting. Braintree winning by, I don't know if it was 1 or 2 goals. I remember seeing it at one point a while back, but either way, Braintree did win that game, and it was very close. I know that. As the shot was stopped by a Braintree defenseman out in front. Looked like getting in that shooting lane may have been Mead. I'll make that actually number 22 Vasali. wild release, that one up and over the cage. A couple of stick checks by Almaty. Both sides still scoreless, 5 minutes in. Both sides getting shots, but not really on goal. As this one is stopped. So both goalies now have made one save here in the quarter. And Braintree looking to hustle it up the field. And a little bit too much stick work there. And Braintree very fortunate that one goes out of bounds and they maintain possession. Bork probably should have made one more look up the field, who would have sprung Reen, who was another 5 yards ahead of him, ahead of Steen. Green takes the check and now gets knocked down and forced down with the push. Is going to keep the ball. And that pass a little bit off the mark. Player was open in front. Fahey jumping onto the field now. Circling out in front. As Visser now with it. Visser cuts through, makes the short look inside. Tough one to handle in the midst of a couple players. As both sides fighting for possession. Big battle for possession. And it will stay with Braintree here as they whistle it down once Braintree lost possession. Been a really sloppy start. Both sides continuing to just joust for possession instead of going head first with it. And now a trip. He gets knocked down. They call a hold, but took out the legs. So a lot of players go to the ground here in the early start of this one. Not seeing a penalty flag yet. Seeing lots of whistles though. Braintree finds a player in front and stopped on the doorstep on a quick release as Visser is denied. Braintree as good of a chance as you can ask for here in the opening quarter. One up top. Getting out of traffic now and pass off the mark, and Braintree throws it away. So a little bit too much passing that time as Braintree gives the ball away. Up over the midfield mark as the visitors now look to score first. Still scoreless as that pass off the mark. It's going to roll towards the sidelines and out of bounds as Braintree will get it back. So a very short-lived possession. A dangerous pass, and Braintree throws it away right in front of their own goal. Certainly not a place that you want to make that pass. I don't know if maybe they just didn't see the defender. Hard to imagine in that spot that you make a pass there out of all places on the field. Braintree uses the goalie now. And a violation going on Braintree. So the sloppy play continues with 5:20 to go here in the first quarter. Cutting through some traffic, now barreling down on the stick, trying to rake it free, was Almaty. A couple of stick checks. And now the shot is stopped Beautiful save by DiGiorgio. And then the pass up over everything as it goes down the far side of the field and in their own side of the field, still battling for it as Blue Hills having trouble picking up the ball. Now able to use their goalie as Braintree trying to get in there and disrupt. So the Blue Hills goalie this time to throw it to midfield and the pass right on target. It's now moving it towards the goal and that shot up over everything. A little bit of contact may have forced the shot high. Clock continuing to move. .410 left. Still scoreless. One-on-one, and that one was shut down by Rain, and he knocked the ball free as well. Ball is on the turf, and Braintree still trying to fight for that ball. It was in their stick for a moment, either side getting it, as both sides going to a little bit of a shoving match trying to get it. And then the pass that goes off of Braintree's stick would have been stolen. Jumping in the passing lane was Boyce, but he couldn't catch it cleanly. Just over 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. Still a 0-0 game between Braintree and Blue Hills. Non-league matchup. The only sport I can remember Braintree and Blue Hills matching up in all these years announcing. There hasn't been a ton of room for either team to work with. Both sides have matched up pretty tight. And Braintree's able to steal and now trying to pass it up the field. Very fortunate as that one makes its way up the field. And now a chance on a breakaway. They score! Braintree's first goal of the game. A goal by Payson. And with 2:43 to go, the home team has the lead. I don't know if that was the intended target of the pass, but it worked out. Nice shot low to the short side. And off the face-off, Braintree gains possession again. As the ball is knocked free. Getting a piece of that pole, able to knock it loose. And Braintree got contact with the helmet, and that's going to give them a penalty. So a timeout will be used by Braintree here with 2.5 exactly to go. Here in quarter number one, Braintree will be penalized for a slash, this is the call. And a 1-0 lead for the home team as we'll be back in a moment. Play resuming. So the visitors will have a man-up situation here. Trying to tie the score as that release is wide right. Braintree's leading by just the one goal. Just scored a few moments ago by Payson. And that one beats the Braintree goalie to the high corner. Tying the score at 1. So a player up, and they capitalize. .210 to go now. Here in the opening quarter, 1-1 game. There's Giuliano now, moves it up the field. Braintree with a quick shot that's up over everything. Still possession though. As Braintree looking to retake the lead here on this look on goal. A player jumping on the field, nearly surprising Braintree and knocking it away as Eggers gives the ball to Reen. Reen goes one-on-one, looks for a shot, fires, and that one is stopped. Trying to go high with it. That one right up around the shoulders. Braintree's only goal coming on a low shot. One penalty going on Braintree, and that's where Blue Hills capitalized. Final 70 seconds. A little one-on-one move as the shot is well off the mark. Defending that time was Bork. Pass to the side of the goal, no shooting lane. As they try and free up some space in front of the goal. Now driving at the side of the goal. And another save is made. That ball is free. Somebody trying to scoop it up. Battling for possession was Vasali. Back with 20 seconds left. One more opportunity here in the quarter as Blue Hills tries to take the lead heading into the second quarter. Braintree with two players there trying to rake it free, and the shot going way over the goal. That one not very close. And they're going to have to make a couple of quick passes to get this one in front of the goal here to score before the end of this first quarter. One pass with 5. 3 seconds to go. Here's the shot. It's high and stops, and it stays out, as that is the way the first quarter comes to a close, as Braintree and Blue Hills in the midst of a tie game where we started 0-0. Now it's 1-1 after 12, as we'll be back for second quarter action in a moment here on BCAM TV.
You might feel like there's too many problems in the world, or that, you as a 15-year-old, 16-year-old can't really make a difference.
It's not always about you. It's not just one person. It's a group. It's a team. If we all show up together, that's what it's all about.
I was a part of helping to build what it is today.
I'm really lucky to get to be a part of that legacy.
Just that simple act that takes, 5 or 10 minutes of your time is making a difference and is transforming someone else's life.
Once you get there and realize how much you can change someone's life, it's one of the best feelings in the world.
I'd do anything to convince you just to be a part of this.
You guys keep doing what you're doing. It's something special.
Get up and try something. Just try it. Just go to one event, one action team event.
It'll just make you feel so good about yourself.
Back here at Alumni Stadium to start the second quarter. 1-1 game. And possession is going to be gained by somebody eventually, as Braintree had it for a moment. And the possession is going to be now in the visitors' favor, as Braintree with a push at the end. That ball was on the turf for a while, and now the ball again is loose. Trying to kick it free, and Braintree finds the loose ball. Moved up the field by Giuliano. Circles it back, takes a couple of stick checks, and the ball comes free. And Giuliano delivering a little bit of physical play himself. So it'll be Braintree possession here with 11:20 to go here in the first half. A lot of stick contact. The Blue Hill player going to be fortunate not to be penalized. Number of shots he's taken here. Coming off the field for Braintree will be Bailey. As the ball is loose, Reen had it for a moment, and now it's going to be worked up the field. Interesting way to bring it up the field. As that pass is on the turf, and Braintree coming in with the shoulder. As the ball is knocked free, as Burke able to search for it, and again it's on the ground. Seen the ball on the ground a lot here in this first half, and either side doing a good job scooping it up. Braintree had it for a moment, and then again it was knocked free. So a push seems to be the common call here in this one, as we approach 10 minutes now until halftime. Illegal screen set as Braintree gets possession back. Both sides making mistakes. And now a delay of game going on the visitors. That's a terrible penalty to take. So that was for throwing the ball after the play. Undisciplined. And now Braintree trying to take advantage. Take the lead. Wamps led 1-0. Trying to retake it now. Looking for a lane to shoot it. Braintree is a player up, so they should have somebody open. Got to pass it. As now they pass it to Reen. Reen takes the shot, and that catapults all the way back to midfield. Trying to work it back to midfield, and Reen comes all the way back to get it as the player exits the penalty area. Pass in front, wide open, and missing on the doorstep. Visser, right there, missed the whole goal. We're in close as the opportunity this time will go. A second of the half. And a nice goal there on the doorstep. As Boyce finds the back of the goal. And Braintree goes ahead 2-1. Second time leading by a goal. Braintree gains possession and a quick shot as Giuliano tries to shoot it quick, and the goalie actually able to get to it first, so they will get possession. The visitors from Blue Hills. Braintree's lead is 2-1 with 9:09 to go till halftime. A couple of goals here in the half for Braintree, scored by Payson and Boyce. Now a tying strike, so Braintree's lead did not last long. A quick response. Even though the records are slightly different, Braintree and Blue Hills, a very evenly matched opponent. And a 2-2 game. Braintree still has not trailed in this game, but also haven't led long. Braintree moves it up the field. 8:30 till halftime. 2-2 game. Long battle for possession. Braintree keeps it. Back out high. In the game for the first time is Williams. They're back behind the goal, looking at the side of the cage, trying to force it to Payzant, but pass was behind him. And then the shot off the outside of the goal, going to the far side. And it'll be Braintree possession. Right around the 25. Looking for the lead. As Braintree here on the scoring side of the field. High pass, and that one caught. So Fahey now takes it into traffic and has it jolted free. To the far side, the ball going to go out of bounds, and it will stay with Braintree. Low skipping pass caught. Braintree circles around. Looking for a shooting lane. Still looking for a shot. As the high pass is caught nicely. And then it was knocked free. Where Braintree gets to it. Player's stick comes free. No flag. And Braintree's a player up. Somebody's stick is down. So the second penalty against Blue Hills. .6:38 to go. So see if Braintree can take advantage here and take the lead. Pass was on target. Just looked like Braintree was trying to shoot it before catching the pass. There's Payzant, one of the two Braintree goals. There's been a player that's looked for a shot here in this first half. Good pass. Now the shot and a score. Big strong release. It looked like Harvey was the one who sent that one home. Braintree back in front for the third time. 3-2 lead with 6:02 to go till halftime. Off the draw, it'll be Giuliano to gain possession, able to stay on his feet. Looking for a screen on the far side and goes right against it. And Braintree takes a timeout here in the second quarter. So with 5:52 to go till halftime, Braintree with the ball and the lead, 3-2. As we'll pause in the action, bring you back the rest of the first half after this. Play resuming out of the timeout. Braintree has an opportunity here to take advantage as Blue Hills was a player short for a moment trying to get back on the field. As Braintree dances through traffic and an exceptional stop in front. Right on the doorstep, Braintree stopped as they had a chance to score 2 goals in a minute. As Payzant was stopped. Going to drive it in front, and the pass just a little bit off the mark, and Braintree's first to it. They get the ball back. Nice pass. Stick to stick this time. Up the field with the wind at the back. That one goes towards the sideline. Braintree taking a little bit of the time there and give it away. That was too nonchalant there along the sidelines as Braintree gives away possession. Right in front of the bench as Braintree forced him out of bounds. Nice play made. So knocking the player out of bounds that time. As Braintree able to capitalize on the opponent going on the edge of the field. That was Almaty. Spinning away now. Reen looks through traffic, takes the shot, and he scores. As Braintree leads for the first time by 2 goals. So 4 goals, 4 different scorers for Braintree here in the half. With 4:16 to go. Searching for their first win in a long time. As Braintree again gets possession. Now time to start to distance themselves a little bit on the scoreboard. Braintree has lost 8 straight. Hoping to end that here today at home. As Braintree gives the ball back. And now moving it over midfield, dancing through a couple of Braintree potential defenders. And now time is taken by Blue Hills. They have possession here with 3:31 to go to halftime, and both sides have used their final timeout here of the quarter. As we'll be back to continue action in a moment. Play resuming. 3.5 to go till halftime. It's Braintree with a big time stop. DiGiorgio with the save. Hasn't been tested all that often here in this game, but has made a couple of timely stops. As that one's loose on the turf. Braintree able to scoop it up. Now looking for a shot, and it's wide. Chance here to go ahead by 3. The goal here on this possession. Sun making its way out. Back behind the goal as they work it to the far side of the field. The shot off the outside of the goal. And the ball is loose in the crease and scooped up by the goalie. Plays it out to his defense. That's the pass a little bit behind the intended target as Braintree fights for it. Looks like another player with a stick that popped free. Under 2 minutes left now. Braintree was trying to run it down the field. They have a chance now. As the pass just a little bit high. Is Braintree able to spin it back and keep possession. Reen fights through traffic. Braintree going to be called for being in the crease. So 1:15 to go till halftime. Braintree with a bad mistake there in front. Losing focus there in front of the goal. Making contact with a part you can't enter. But it doesn't matter there as Braintree gets it back thanks to a passing error. Throw away from the visitors. With 1:07 to go, Braintree looking to get it right back up the field. Braintree the better team definitely here in this first half, but the lead is just 2. No scoring game. But Braintree certainly deserving better with the number of opportunities they've had. They had the ball most of the second quarter. Losing an edge there, hustling it down the field as Asali lost his footing. Braintree the penalized team that time. Nearing a half minute now till halftime. Blue Hills could score here and make it a 1-goal game heading till halftime. They got to be very happy with the way this game is right now. They've not played very good in this first half. They'd be fortunate to be down just 1. Driving into traffic now with 10. And the shot is stopped. Nice play as Braintree fires it down the field. Looking to make the pass. Here's one more chance at the horn. They score! What a play at the end of the quarter. As Braintree with the assist from the goalie DiGiorgio. On a beautiful pass as Braintree scores with just a second left till halftime. Braintree just threw it for a prayer, and they get an answer. And that is the end of the first half, so a crazy end to the half as Braintree scores in the final second, and a great finish for Braintree to take a 5-2 lead into halftime, and a good way to go into it with some momentum as well. So Braintree with the lead by 3 goals, their largest lead here today, as we'll pause in between halves, bring you back the third quarter in a moment. Play resuming here in the third quarter. Mike Wasserman with the coverage here on BCAM TV as is the 5-2 game as we play here in third quarter action. As visitors will have possession. Move down the sideline. We'll see what type of response they have here into this third quarter as the shot goes wide. Good opportunity right off the bat. And that one up and over everything. Looking for a new ball here is what the player's looking for, it looks like. first shot. And the release again goes wide. A couple of looks offensively here in the quarter, but both have been wide. One high, one wide. As Braintree's able to knock it free, and the goalie picks it up, sends it out to the defense. As Braintree will use Leary-Eld with a dangerous pass. And DiGiorgio with a nice feed. He's been excellent here in this game, both in the cage and also had the assist on the goal right before halftime. On a long pass down the field on one hop. As Braintree with the shot from out high, it's probably not going to find its way in very often, but it does produce a rebound. Right at the goal now, the shot, and they score on a nice release up high. A couple of goals here for Harvey in the game. So Braintree now leading by 4, a 6-2 advantage. And looking like a pretty dominant effort here to begin the second half again. And now Braintree just do a lot of the right things. Should be able to close this out. And losing possession as the ball was left on the far side. Passing it back towards midfield, ball on the turf. As it's scooped up by the Warriors, as Blue Hills moves it up the field. Right with them there, step for step, was Leary-Eld. Actually make that Almaty along the sideline, who was the one trailing the play. Good defense by Reen. Reen right on him. As the pass is low, able to catch it though. 8:20 left here in the third. A spin move that opens up a shooting lane, and they bounce it in and score. So a 6-3 game. 8:11 to go. Off the face-off, both sides have found one here in this third quarter, and Braintree had possession for a moment, and somehow it popped out of the stick of Giuliano. Braintree coming in with the shoulder, and that one knocked it free. What's going on here on the field? Braintree just can't get it. It's on the turf. And finally, somebody able to scoop it up cleanly. Lots and lots of opportunities here with balls on the turf. Braintree is able to win it this time. Trying to extend back to that 4-goal margin. 7.5 to go till the end of this third quarter. Taking some shoulder contact and the shot up over the goal. On the shot out high from Eggers. Braintree working it quickly off the restart. Needing a screen here as Eggers sets it, but Reen does not use it. Instead elects to Forced it to the far side. As that one was knocked free, and then the ball was picked up for a moment by Braintree, still on the turf. Who wants it? As Braintree's pushed down, easy call. It's been a problem for the Warriors as they continue to just shove instead of going for the ball. Certainly some frustration built in. 5-9, Blue Hills right now being beaten by 1-11 Braintree, 6-3. 6.5 to go in this third quarter. Looking for somewhere to go. Eggers reverses with Reen, and the shot was blocked. Catapults all the way back till just short of midfield, and Reen, with nobody pressuring him, will work some more clock. Halfway through this third quarter, Braintree's lead remains 3. And Braintree had a pass that was not caught cleanly, so they turn it over. And an unforced mistake there. Nobody was even in the ballpark. A flag coming. As Braintree going to be penalized. And the shot goes wide. Braintree going to be called for offside. So a 30-second penalty against the home team, who right now have a 3-goal lead, but chance here for Blue Hills to cash in. Play resuming. The clock didn't start for the first couple seconds, so and to restart it as the shot taken, and it's stopped. Clean look at it for the Braintree goalie. And Braintree with one pass, and up the field they go, and that was easy to break all the way up the field. As Reen goes back behind the goal, the pass a little bit high. Good idea there from Reen, but Braintree just could not complete the play. So the man advantage has ended. 4.5 to go here in the third quarter as Braintree with 2 players in on the play, and they knock it free. Back up the field, it's Almaty. Almaty with a long run up with the long pole there as the shot goes just wide as he took some contact on his way down the field. Good scamper from Almaty. See if the Womps can cash in here. Oh, nice pass in front, and Williams denied. Braintree stone cold right there in front. Oh, what a bad giveaway as Braintree takes it back. One move, but then they lose possession. So Blue Hills catches a big break. That was a terrible turnover as they give it away to Braintree, who then gives it right back. As again, they're forced to the sideline, and it's going to be, again, out of bounds. The second time the Warriors have lost presence on the sideline. They have been pushed out by Braintree. Right out in front, and the shot is stopped. Big time save. A couple of stops here in this third quarter that have kept Blue Hills within 3. And the ball goes out of bounds, and they turn it over again. Approaching 3 minutes left here in this third quarter. Braintree's 3-goal lead as they look to extend it here on the possession. Back behind the goal. Here is Williams. Williams has it knocked free, but Braintree does stay with it. Green right there as he switches places with Williams. Out in front, and a goal as Williams right under the bar. So Williams stopped last time, this time is able to score, and Braintree extends their lead back to 4. So Harvey with a couple of goals, the only player here today with 2 for Braintree. Boyce, Harvey, Payzant, Reen, and Williams on the score sheet with goals. 2:03 to go here in the third. Play starting again off the face-off, and the ball kicked to the far side as a Blue Hills player slow to get back to his feet. And now hobbling to the sideline as it will be Braintree possession deep in their own territory. Tough pass. That one down in the feet. Braintree trying for their largest lead now of 5 goals. And a timeout will be taken by head coach Trokey with 1:45 to go here in the third. And Braintree in front by 4, 7-3. As we'll pause in the action, bring you back the end of this third quarter in a moment. Opportunity for Braintree here to cash in and get 8-3 before the end of this third quarter. Not a lot of bright spots here this season, but trying to enjoy some of them. As Lariel was able to get a stick out there to keep it onside. And then an unforced throwaway. And just a long season in both directions. Just a bad turnover. I understand some frustration by both coaches in this one. Team's given it away a couple times on plays they shouldn't. Carrying that one up the field awkwardly was Bork. As Reen trying to get it back. Tough ball to handle, and then it is going to be scooped by the Braintree goalie. Throwing it out to his defense, and it goes out of bounds. As Braintree had to throw it quickly, but they had a little bit more time than they probably thought. Final 45 seconds here of the third quarter. half minute. 4-goal advantage for the home team. Blue Hills not really a ton of time to waste, but this might be the final possession here of this third quarter. Try and find the shooting lane, and they score. Braintree had it pretty well defended, but maybe a little bit of a screen. That's one I thought DiGiorgio would have saved. So the lead is now 3 with 14 seconds left. 7-4. Braintree had a goal in the final seconds of the second quarter. We'll see what happens here at the end of this third. Braintree gains possession from it. They'll hustle it down the field. Here's an opportunity. Oh, big time hit, and that's going to be a penalty as well. Unnecessary roughness after the play. So with 5 seconds remaining here in the third quarter, a penalty going on the visitors. Braintree just holding on to the ball here to close out this third quarter, and they'll begin with possession in the fourth. With 12 minutes of action left here at Alumni Stadium, a 7-4 lead for Braintree here at home as they win, or as they search for their second win. And they look for it here for the second time against Blue Hills. We'll be back for fourth quarter action in a moment.
You're going to need me. You're going to need us. All of us. You're going to need our technical skills, our math, our engineering skills. You're going to need our help with your water, your air, your food. You're going to need our organizational skills, our problem-solving skills. You're going to need our determination, our honesty, our compassion. You're going to need the next generation of leaders to face the challenges the future will bring. And we promise we'll be there when you need us.
Play set to resume here in the fourth quarter. Mike Wasserman in the coverage here on BCAM TV as Braintree 12 minutes away from the first home win of the season. 7-4 lead and possession as Braintree with a man up stemming from that illegal body check that ended the third quarter. And they'd like to see him cash in here. Go back up by 4. Gotta make him pay for that untimely mistake. A lot of ball movement, and then the shot from right out high is wide. Braintree, though, will get possession from it. Braintree works to the far side. Here's the shot, and it goes wide. And Braintree first to it again. 11:17 remaining here in the ball game. One more pass has the shot, and that one hit the defender right out in front. Never found its way to the goal as Braintree comes barreling in, looking to rake that one free. As the pass finds its way up the field, and that's the player that took the penalty coming up the field now, going towards the goal, takes the shot and scores. It's a big time play, and that is maybe a turning point here in this fourth quarter after Braintree did not score on the man advantage. They give one up right afterwards. And with 10:48 to go here in this fourth quarter, Braintree's lead is only 2. certainly can't let this lead slip away. Off the face-off, Braintree gains possession. With 10.5 left here in the ball game. Braintree looking to hold on to their first home win. Down to the far side as they'll set up the offense. Reen. Holding on to the ball for a little bit. Reen cuts through. Reen takes the shot, and that one must have hit a player on his way through. One went wide to the left, out by the goal line, really, on that far side. As Braintree again turns it over. Dangerous pass, and the goalie can't handle it. As Braintree knocked down, and now going to the sideline. Big battle along the perimeter. Braintree with lots of players in there, and again we'll see another push going on Blue Hills. It's been their problem here in this game that they continue to try and use their hands instead of going down and making play with the ball. And then a hit in the face. That's going to be a Braintree man advantage in a moment unless they score here, as the ball was knocked free. So after the push, then all of a sudden, player losing focus, made contact with the helmet, and with 9:20 to go, Braintree still with the ball until the other team touches the ball. Two flags on the field right now. As Braintree with a shot that is going to be stopped by the goalie, and a pair of penalties coming up. So a push and a slash, the two calls both against the visitors. .855 remaining. Braintree has to cash in this time with a two-player advantage. We're back up to 3. Green taking a couple of hits. As one player back in. Braintree with the pass in front, and they tried to make the pass that was forced in front, feeling the pressure from the oncoming player, and instead of working it back behind the goal, they try to work it across the field. And Braintree turns it over. It's had a couple of turnovers here in this fourth quarter. Instead of trying to just close things out in a more timely fashion, Braintree making some mistakes and allowing the opponent to hang around. Big shoulder-to-shoulder hit. The ball is on the ground, and Braintree scoops it up. Larry Eld coming through, slashing down over the top of the stick. And now it is possession, and we are back even, and timeout is going to be given to the visitors. So they're able to kill off the two-man advantage, which is very tough to swallow here for the home team. Braintree just did not do enough on that man advantage. Did not take advantage of the two penalties, and with 7:58 to go in this one, Braintree's lead is 7-5 with the timeout on the field. Back down the field, and the save is made, and Braintree gonna give the ball away here. I didn't see what it was for. Was a player pushing in the crease? I don't know. But nonetheless, Blue Hills has an opportunity with 7:40 to go, down by 2 with possession. 7-5 game, and now it's down to 1. So Braintree allowed them to come back from 4 down now to make it 7-6. Looks like Fahey gonna take the draw here. And possession right back to the visitors. Has the pass in front, and now coming out of the goal is DiGiorgio, who is in some trouble now. Cage is free. Able to get back inside the goal now. Has that pass up over everybody. Back down the field it goes as both sides battle for it. And Braintree just trying to force it to the far side. As the ball is forced up the field, looking for Fahey. Fahey goes after it. And he is pushed down. And not another flag afterwards. So a Braintree slash. This game getting away from Braintree, who looked to be in command. But has been the story all season. Wins just have not been easy to get. They haven't been in many situations with leads, so it's been tougher to close out. And now we're tied. 6:40 to go, 7-7. Right now, Braintree needs to show some resiliency. Just blown a 4-goal lead. Battle back here. Ball is loose and scooped up. So all of a sudden, we are tied at 7 with 6.5 to go, and a chance for the lead for the first time, but the pass is off the mark, and Braintree very fortunate that they get the ball back. Ball is loose, trying to sweep for it as Bork had it. Then the ball was just worked to the middle of the field errantly. A couple of times Braintree's done that. Forced left into traffic. As the shot's taken and it pinballs to the far side. Braintree coming in with the shoulder and able to scoop it up. Nice play on that far side and forcing right through with the body contact. Braintree is going to give it away. Giuliano coming in with the shoulder. .5:25 to go in a 7-7 game. Remain tied up. It would go to overtime if we remain tied after the end of regulation. As the shot's taken and it goes up and over. Under 5 minutes left now. One-on-one defense. as Bork knocks the stick free. And it will be Braintree possession. Braintree plays it back to the goalie. With 4.5 remaining in the game. Braintree trying to retake the lead. Nice pass up the field as Braintree finds some open space. A couple of passes and taking a shot up high. That's going to be a penalty. As Braintree now looking to hold on to it. Got to cash in on one of these opportunities. Been given some flags here in this fourth quarter as Braintree's shot goes low and wide, and Reen misses the shot. With 4:01 to go, it'll be a penalty on Blue Hills. A minute penalty with 3:01 left is when the play will exit with 4:01 to go. A minute penalty. Chance for the home team to take the lead again. Who wants it? On the side of the goal. And now the shot, and it's kept out on a tough angle shot from Eggers. I don't know if that's where Braintree wants the shot taken from. It's a very difficult shot as it's moved up over midfield. And now a player down, they have a chance to score one. As the shot taken, and they score to go back in front for the first time. And man, has this game gotten away from Braintree. In a game they led by as many as 4 goals. Just haven't been able to score in this fourth quarter. Penalty is still in, so Braintree will have 25 seconds worth of a man advantage, but that didn't matter when they allowed the goal shorthanded. .15 to go. Braintree needs the ball back, down by 1. Penalty has ended. Braintree yet again does not cash in on the man advantage as the ball is free. And again, Braintree just plays it up in the air instead of scooping up the loose ball. I don't know why they keep doing that. It's about gaining possession, not about trying to force it. It's like in basketball, trying to tap the ball out to another player instead of grabbing the rebound. Just got to get the ball. With 2.5 remaining. Dangerous pass. Fortunate to get it by Reen, and now you have a full head of steam going to the goal. And Braintree finds themselves down by 2. Ball is loose. Braintree needs 2 goals. They have possession. And they lose the ball as it's loose on the turf. Trying to get the ball back as it goes out of bounds, and it's Braintree ball. They need 2 to tie it up. Now 9-7. Still some time left, but can't afford to use too much time. Need 2. Green gets it back, takes the shot, it's blocked. And it goes to the far side where Braintree will get it again with 1:32. Looking out in front as the spinning shot is blocked again. It'll stay with Braintree as Boyce will play it here on the near side. 1:20 left. Braintree needs 2. 1:10. Right at the edge of the crease. A couple players trying to get in front. Somebody needs to find some space. Green with under a minute to go. Low pass. Braintree with the little underhanded flip shot that goes wide. And now on the far side it's scooped up. And a penalty on the far side. And 44 seconds left. A penalty coming for a hold. So Braintree down by 2 goals with 44 seconds. They have a half minute worth of a penalty. They haven't taken advantage of any of them yet. They need to shoot it. A half minute to go. Here's the shot, and they shot it wide. Everything is wide right now. Nothing on target. It's going to take a miraculous finish. Braintree needs one by at least 10, 15 seconds to give themselves a reasonable chance. Here's the pass out high. They need to shoot it from there. Through traffic, and again, Braintree misses the goal. One last opportunity here on the man advantage. As Braintree with one pass, and then the pass is bobbled. And Braintree's going to lose this game here at home. This is going to be a terrible loss. With a 4-goal lead at one point here in this this second half. Braintree loses here at home 9-7, and a very disappointing end to what was a promising beginning as Braintree loses their 12th game of the season, and this is one that you're going to sit on for a long time, even though Braintree obviously not going to have much opportunity anyway to make the playoffs, but this is one you should have won here at home. No way around it. This should have been a win here at home. You had a 7-3 lead at one point, and Braintree gives it away and allows the last 6 goals and lose 9-7 as Blue Hills avenges the earlier season loss at home to Braintree, and they now lose their 9th game in a row here at home 9-7. As that'll conclude our live stream broadcast here today of Braintree Lacrosse against Blue Hills. On behalf of our cameraman here today, David Eric, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.